plenty of snapdragons that need to be pinched, but one of the things that I am going to be doing this year is that I am going to try to propagate those pieces that I cut from the main plants. So today I'm going to show you really quick how I am going to try to get that done. It is super simple. You may lose some, you may win some, but I think it's just fun. And if you propagate at least half of those pinches, I mean, those are free plants, so why not? All of my snapdragons that I have here, if I was to combine all of them in trays, I will probably say that I have a couple of trays full of snapdragons, 72 cells. So I have quite a few. And these snapdragons, they're reaching for the light. These snapdragons are going to be going out early. I am not going to be waiting until my last frost date is here to plant these guys. They will be huge by then. Right now, we're more towards the end of February, and these guys have been here actually for a good month growing. I believe that it was January 18th when I started these snapdragons. They were started in the small soil bags, the 3/4 inch size, and I put them up into these bigger containers. So right now my goal is to just pinch them because they need it, but also I want to see if I can propagate those pieces, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that. So if you have been pinching your snapdragons for a long time and you have been just getting rid of those pinches, maybe this video inspires you to try to propagate them. There are so many different ways that you can use to propagate the pinches, the pieces that you take. I am going to be using regular potting mix. I use the 4B from Vermont. I use it for everything else. There's really nothing special that I do to the soil, to the potting mix. I use it straight out of the bag, and I am going to be filling up some 6-cell containers. I don't know how many I will be able to get from all of my cuttings, but I am going to get as many as possible. I am not going to be pinching every single snapdragon, but I'll do the tallest one for sure. The main thing that you want to do here is to have some contact with a medium, either potting mix, seed starting mix, whatever you want to use. If you have different mediums that you want to try, right now will be a great time for you to experiment and see which one works best. I'm going to try to do my best to show you how I do this. There is really nothing to it. I'm going to start with this guide. I am going to count. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, and I have 4 sets of leaf on this little guy. What I'm going to do is that I am going to leave the first set of through leaves, and then I am going to make a cut there. And now that I have my potting mix here ready to go, I just need to make a little opening. I'm using this because it is like super, really pointy. These are the scissors or the mini pruners that I'm using. And I just need to make a quick little opening there. And then I just want to make sure that, you know what, I'm going to remove the leaves. It has way too many leaves. I'm just going to cut that set of leaves there. Right now, my biggest thing is that I want these cuttings to root. I am not really worried about them being big. All I want is for them to just root, and then they can just keep on growing here. There we go, making sure that the soil is making contact with that, and then that looks perfect. This guy right here, same thing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of leaves. I am going to cut right above the first set of through leaves, and then for sure I am going to be cutting. I'll leave those there. Those are fine like that. And then the entire thing is going to go right there. Now, I am not using any type of rooting hormone or some sort of chemical to try to help these guys to root. I always have great results without using it, so I personally don't need to spend any extra money for that. Okay, here are my finished snapdragons for this variety, and I want you to notice in a couple of cells I added a couple of cuttings, and I did this mainly because I didn't want to reuse. I don't have enough to cut another 6 cells, so I just added doubles in a couple of them and they're going to be fine. If both of them root, I am not even going to divide. I am just going to plant them like that straight into the ground. And this is my first variety. Now I thought I wasn't going to tag the new cuttings. I thought I was just going to mix them all, but I think that I'm going to, just in case, and I am going to write the day when the cuttings were taken. So here you have it. I have both the plants that I already took the pinches from, or that I pinch, and then I have the cuttings here from these guys right here. I got 3 sets. So if they all root, if I have 100% root in there, I will have 18 new plants. But let's just say that I got really bad rooting percentage and half of them germinate. I will have 9 extra plants, and to me that's worth it. I am going to continue doing this for the rest of my snapdragons. I just wanted to show you really quick how easy it is to set them up to hopefully propagate your plants. If you're already doing this for your snapdragons, let me know how it works for you. Let me know what techniques, if you use rooting hormone or not. I am going to be placing all of these new cuttings under the lights right away, and I am going to add a dome for at least a week or so to make sure that the moisture is nice and constant there. Thank you for being here, you guys, and I will see you on the next time.